With the update Aquatic coming closer and closer to its official release, and with all of the new and exciting features that it's bringing to the game, suddenly we have to wonder where the game is going after the update Aquatic is officially released. As the oceans have drastically needed an update for years, we're finally getting it. With Mojang's obvious focus on being to revitalize and improve on dead content, maybe it's time that the Nether be officially focused on in an update, maybe even in 1.14. In this video, myself and writer and editor for this video, Micah McChill, and his friend Alan have come up with some great ideas on how the Nether could be updated to give new life to this pretty much desolate wasteland. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. MC Pro Hosting has Minecraft server hosting options available for just about every modern online version of the game for as low as $1.50 per month for 10 players. Be sure to check out MC Pro Hosting at the link in the description down below for 25% off of your first month. So first things first, the Nether fortresses need updating big time. I get that it's supposed to be a confusing maze of hallways and corridors, but it needs more of a draw for players to really be worth searching for. Right now, the only real reason to go to a fortress is to locate blaze spawners, chests with random loot, and wither skeletons, and that's really it. It's not exactly the most fun place to travel to, and whenever you do find it, it feels like a chore, so to speak. For something that pops up kind of frequently in the Nether, it seems like it should have more of a use. Another thing that should finally be added is Nether villages. The End has end cities, the overworld has villages, so why not the Nether? We've got loads of pigmen in the Nether that roam around and do nothing until they're attacked, so why not give them some form of a place to live? It would certainly make the Nether more interesting to run around and explore than just seeing a bunch of red blocks that take up your entire screen. Needless to say, the Nether needs more structures. Another thing that the Nether drastically needs is more mobs. A good example of this could be to add a new boss mob for Nether fortresses, among many other things. Do you remember Mob D from the Minecon Earth video? I know that everyone voted for Mob B, and I do firmly believe that it was the right choice, but why not have something like that? The End has the Ender Dragon, and the Overworld has the Phantom, and the Nether doesn't really have anything else. You could argue that the Nether has the Wither, but let's face it, nobody fights that thing in the Nether. Another idea that could be used if Mojang didn't want to use pigmen for Nether villages could be to create a new pigmen villager-like mob. Illagers, witches, and zombie villagers exist, so why not create more villager variants? The Nether would certainly be more lively if we had more structures and more mobs to inhabit them, but who says that we have to stop there? The Nether also drastically needs a farmable mob too, kind of like cows, chickens, and things of that nature. An idea that Michael McChill and Alan had was netherwort cows as a variant of mushroom cows. Upon them googling it, they actually found that I did a mod review way back in the day of a mod that actually had this as a feature. Needless to say, people do think that they should exist, hence why a mod for it was actually made. Nether golems as a variant to iron golems could also exist. On top of that, lava-dwelling enemies could make the massive oceans more lively and dangerous to traverse. Tameable nether mobs could also exist, kind of like how we have with wolves, cats, horses, and parrots. In reality, the sky is the limit as far as mobs are concerned, or well, the bedrock ceiling anyways. New ores should also be added into the Nether. All you can really find right now is quartz and glowstone. The Nether's kind of boring to dig around in. Because there's so much risk in mining in the Nether, some of these new ores should probably be better than diamond. The new ores could certainly offer new tools, new armor, and way more. We just got the trident, so it looks like new items aren't entirely off the table for Mojang. If Mojang adds pigmen villagers, they could also create an ore similar to emeralds to trade with. Emeralds obviously wouldn't work to trade with these villagers because it would be in a different dimension, meaning that you'd probably use a different currency. You can't spend American money in Europe, so why would you spend emeralds in the Nether? Let's also talk about wood. The Nether needs something to build with like wood. A trait that this wood could possess is that it would have the ability to not be burned, as its home is in the Nether. This material could be used to create things like boats that could traverse the lava without burning up, hence making those lava-dwelling creatures more fun to fight. The Nether should be more hospitable, not a desolate wasteland. More biomes should definitely be considered to make the dimension more interesting. Another idea that Michael McChill and Alan had was that the Nether could have varying temperatures. The ores that you could obtain in the Nether could be used to create armor that could withstand the differing heat, kind of like in Nintendo's Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Biomes in Minecraft already have temperature values that determine if it's gonna snow or rain, so why not do something similar with the Nether? It's something that could definitely be looked into and toyed around with if Mojang so desired. More farming should also be heavily considered in the Nether. Right now, netherwort grows on soul sand, and that's really it. More options should definitely be given to players. An interesting idea could be to utilize soul sand as the main block that crops grow on, but just adding more crops overall. Lava could be used as a source to grow certain crops, like water is used in the overworld. Another variant of sugarcane could also exist, giving players the ability to make different kinds of paper to create an evil-esque bookcase, or who knows. These bookcases could be used for more powerful or even darker enchantments. Maybe this bookcase is how players could give negative enchantments such as the Curse of Vanishing or the Curse of Binding, or enchanting items or armor made out of the ores from the Nether. Either way, it's just an idea. Like I said before, the Nether drastically needs an update. Whether or not these ideas in specific get implemented, the Nether really should become a priority, maybe even as soon as 1.14. These new opportunities in the Nether would also give map creators so much more potential to create fun and inspiring maps, and would give us as players so much more to do rather than just aimlessly walk around the Nether looking for blaze rods. So hopefully something in that regard happens soon. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the Nether should be updated next, or do you think that something else should be updated? Let me know in the comment section down below. But other than that, that just about does it for me for now. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it, because it would really help out myself and Michael McChill, who co-wrote and edited this video, the channel and the video quite a lot. But anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.